Hello and welcome to Crypto News. Today is the 1st of July 2026 and the top crypto news is as follows. First of all, happy new month to each and every one of you. Today's episode kicks off with the President of the United States, who has made $1.2 billion from crypto and holds $50 million in Bitcoin. What happened is that the President's annual financial report was released, 900 pages, no less. And it shows that the President of the United States has made more than $1.2 billion from crypto. The report states that he holds $50 million in Bitcoin and between $5 and $25 million in Ethereum. I should mention that $635 million of that came from his own memecoin, Trump, while $588 million came from various coins through World Liberty Finance. So the President of the United States is doing very well in crypto, and the more involved he is, and the more money he has in our market, the more he will likely push for friendlier crypto legislation. That's my take, at least. Moving on, we'll turn to a lawsuit filed against Binance and CZ by British investors seeking $200 million. The lawsuit claims that the company offered complex and risky financial instruments such as leveraged trading products without regulatory approval. The lawsuit includes nearly 1,700 plaintiffs, and according to the report, some lost tens of thousands of dollars when these offerings were available in late 2019. I should note that the court has dismissed CZ and Binance from many similar cases, but this is yet another one that has come forward. And while we're on the subject of exchanges, I should broadly mention that in Europe, 92% of companies have now left. Only 244 companies have received a MiCA license, while Europe previously had more than 3,000 registered companies. As I said, only 244 will remain. All the others will gradually withdraw. There is also a table below listing the exchanges that hold a MiCA license for anyone interested. The ratings shown are not numbers I personally agree with. They were assigned by the source from which I took the image. Speaking now of the remaining crypto companies that are leaving, where do you think they'll go? In all likelihood, many of them will head to Dubai, which has opened its arms to welcome any company that has left Europe, and any that will be leaving in the coming period. This article refers to the words of a Dubai-based lawyer who says he is now receiving a very large number of inquiries from companies that were based in Europe, and since they need to go somewhere, are looking for options. So Dubai is a very attractive choice. Continuing with our coins, we'll move to Pyth, which has closed a very significant partnership with Nasdaq. Nasdaq has chosen Pyth, which is, if I'm not mistaken, the second largest oracle in the crypto market, for the distribution of its proprietary market data to blockchain applications and other software platforms. The partnership initially covers Nasdaq Total View, the exchange's book depth data feed, which includes every displayed buy and sell order across all price levels, as well as order imbalance data around the opening and closing auctions. So, as I said, a very strong partnership, and all of this data will, of course, flow through the Pyth Network. The final note of the day takes us to StarkNet. StarkWare, the company building StarkNet, has announced a three-tier roadmap to make the StarkNet network quantum secure. The one thing they didn't tell us is when exactly all of this will happen on a timeline, but we know this is yet another network that will become quantum secure, as all good coins should be. And now let's turn to our beloved crypto market, where we can see that Bitcoin is sitting once again at around $59,000 to $60,000. We are still playing within this range, as you can see. That wraps up the top news for crypto. Today is the 1st of July 2026. I'd like to remind you that the content you just watched is created for educational purposes only and should not be considered as investment advice, but rather as investment opinion. Please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and feel free to comment. Take care, everyone, and have a good day.